Randall Adams and David Harris agreed that they had spent the day of the murder together after a chance meeting. After that, their accounts diverged. David Harris claimed that after weeks of fruitless investigation, the Dallas Police Department interviewed a 16-year-old, David Harris, who had bragged to friends about the murder.
He swore up and down, "I shot that son of a gun." And everybody, "Now, sure you did, Dave, sure. I swear to God I killed that cop."
He got to thinking, well, hey, I didn't do that, and I've been saying that I did, and I'm in over my head now, so I better tell him what really happened. So he said, hey, I'm just bragging about this. I didn't do it, but I was there, and I know who did do it. He tried to hide, no facts, and he just seemed like a friendly kid.
Harris claimed the murder was committed by a drifter, Randall Dale Adams.
He almost overacted his innocence. He protested that he hadn't done anything and couldn't imagine why we were bringing him in.
He didn't remember anything about a shooting. He didn't remember anything about a police officer stopping him.
Everything else he remembers vividly, and that's just a convenient memory lapse is all that is.
With 3 eyewitnesses all pointing to Randall Adams, he was found guilty of murder and sentenced to death.
It's like a bad dream. You want to wake up, but you can't do it.
But the United States Supreme Court reduced his sentence to life imprisonment, so Randall Adams was still alive a decade later, when Errol Morris arrived for his prisoner auditions. Adams was driving the car when they were stopped by the police, and that Adams was the killer. Adams claimed that he was back in his motel hours before the murder, and that David Harris must have been alone in the car.
I looked at all the evidence, and I believe that David Harris committed murder. The jury looked at the same evidence and found they believed that Randall Adams committed murder.
When I first became interested in the case, I realized